Hey everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark Story Mode. We're starting part 2 of episode 1. I guess technically the more professional term, or the more official term for this is Wintermute, which is the name of the Long Dark's story mode, but nonetheless, we're back. We have food to stock, don't we? So let's go ahead and give Grandmother the food we don't want. We're not going to be eating that stuff. We got to make our way to the gas station, so let's go ahead and do that. That's where all the food, or at least most of the food, will likely be. And, no, that was not a far fall. Come on now. But kind of hoping there's enough food for Grandmother and for us. It looks like since we're already 800 out of 8,000, I would assume that's calories. I'd assume we're going to do just fine. But I'm still going to try to pick up as much food as we can. We did, however, get the key for this house in the last part. So let's go ahead and get in here. Oh, the banquet. We did not get that. I'm pretty sure we did, though. Did we not? Now, there is a chance some of my progress from last time may not have saved. So let's dip back into the bank here real quick. That's okay if it didn't. We didn't really do too much in the last part. Let's get in here. All right. I remember there being a few sodas on the ground. But there was the orange soda there, so that is not picked up. So we did not, yeah, it didn't count it, I guess, as searching part of it, which is fine.
I
Cotton
think I can use
scarf.
this.
I really, yeah, I guess we can use it, actually. I was going to say, I really don't think we need it, but better than our hat. So if I recall, we'll search this out another time. Remember, we had to come back here for the vault key, so it should be in here, the bank manager's key. Yes,
Must be the key to the bank manager's house.
it is. It is, it is. So we'll go ahead and use that. For the bank manager's house. How much are we doing? 46 out of 66 pounds. So we're good. We're looking good on weight. Just want to get a little bit of a move on here. Yeah, let's get in here. See what this is about. Maybe there's some good stuff in here. All right. So we don't need firewood, is what we kind of figured out in the last episode. Can opener. I'm going to take the can opener just in case. Just in case I want to eat anything. I really don't need it, though, don't I? Because I have a hatchet and a knife. All right, can opener. Your short time is up. Go ahead and see what else is in here, because remember, we are still looking for food. I'm going to get rid of that antiseptic, though.
I better take this food.
That's not bad. I might eat that now. Let's get rid of that, though, first. Let's eat this now. Because that will smell if we walk around with it. And it wasn't a ton of calories anyway, so it's not like it would have helped us. Sardines, don't really know what condition they're in, but we'll check here in a few minutes. Some dress shoes. Ooh, simple parka. How's the dress shoes? Not good, but the simple parka, I can tell you, probably, yeah. Well, I guess it's good if you're not wearing anything else, right? Okay, book, not interested. Gonna really kind of start making a fast sweep of these houses. I don't want to stay hung up on them for too long. See what's in here, though.
That'll
Sewing
come
kit.
in handy.
I did just spot the wool socks out of the corner of my eye. Go ahead and drop that. Okay. 54 pounds. So we should have enough weight to carry, or enough space to carry any food that we find in the gas station. And we need a few rocks, too, because if we encounter a wolf, I'd like to sneak around it. Okay, cool. So yeah, off to the gas station. This place is pretty infested with wolves, so I'm pretty surprised that I haven't heard anything in regards to them. And we do have a few keys as well that we can make in our inventory too. Is that a wolf right there? You might be. Right there. Probably not. Probably not. That's fine. Make sure we don't get run up on, though. Yeah. And you don't need a pry bar for this one, too. Forgot about that. Oh, you're the old guy. Yeah.
Well, another stranger. Have you escaped the town?
Escape the town? No, I just arrived.
Not a refugee from the highways, then. You look weary, traveler. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
Who are you?
I'm nobody. But you can call me Methuselah. I'm here to witness the passing of an age.
What do you mean, the passing?
Don't you see the signs?
Interesting. All right. How about we get right to the point? Where is Astrid?
I'm looking for my friend. She was with me when my plane crashed. But it looks like she must have made it out alive. Have you seen anyone pass by here?
Many people have passed. All have gone into the town. I haven't seen any come back.
Interesting. What about the town?
What is this town? I don't recall seeing it on any maps.
This is Milton. Paradise Lost. It's a town of the old world, discarded, left behind. You won't find much hope.
I need to find my friend.
I'm not sure you'll find any friends here.
All right. How about the cars?
Any idea why all the cars are stalled and left behind?
They all stopped running. People abandoned them. Nothing but metal coffins now.
You always this cheerful?
My heart weeps for you, stranger. My days are nearly finished. But you'll have to live with what remains.
You seem oddly familiar, old man.
Is that right?
Yeah. And this whole place feels strange and empty.
The quakes changed everything here years ago. Great Bear's back was broken, and it's been laid low ever since.
Then what are you still doing here?
Aren't we here to witness an apocalypse of an apocalypse, you and I? No one thought the world would end this way, but how could they not have seen it?
It's probably just the storm. Power failure. I'm sure everything will be back to normal in a few days.
I'm not sure anything will ever be back to normal. Go
Interesting.
safely, and good luck to you. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Interesting. I like Methuselah, a very majestic person. But I'm gonna probably just go ahead and get what I came here for, which is food. So hopefully we have enough food for Grandmother and us. Kind of the priority right now. Methuselah's talking a lot about the apocalypse and how it won't ever be going back to normal. And little does the character know, he is right. All right. Lots of food in here. Fantastic. I'm hoping it's enough, like I said. But you never know. I'll take the energy drink. Storm Lantern I'm going to take as well. Because we do have probably a few dark places ahead of us. How about this? General notice to Orca gas locations on Great Bear Island. As we are no longer in a position to ensure adequate and timely supply deliveries from our mainland distribution centers, we regret to inform you that we must reduce the frequency of our supply deliveries to once per quarter. As such, we are relaxing restrictions on using local suppliers. This applies to our remote locations only. All Orca gas locations on the mainland must continue to source their merchandise from approved providers. Interesting. Not a good sign for Great Bear, though, huh? Not a great sign. More food. That is awesome. And a lot of these sodas, too, which I'm definitely going to drink, I think. Nice thing about sodas is they can be as low as can be, condition-wise, and they're still good to drink. Nice. Great, give me all of those. Anything in there? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Some more coffee is always useful. That is awesome. Not quite sure. I don't really remember too well of how, I guess, well we have to stock ourselves up, you know? I don't know if we have to really be looting everything. I mean, obviously for this little mission here, the little side quest, but I don't know if I should be
getting kind of heavy.
doing this for the whole thing, you know? Bedroll. I don't have a bedroll, so that's nice. Not gonna search out the desk. Usually just nothing in there anyway. I thought I saw a note on the ground, though, too. I did. Highway robbery. Hey, bud, sorry to leave you hanging like this with the storm and the power and everything, but it sounds like it's all gone to hell out there. Or all gone to hell out at the upper bridge tonight. Upper bridge tonight, probably referring to the Spruce Falls Bridge, I would assume. Car's broken down, a mess, and some rich mainlander won't budge from his truck. Probably thinks we're all a bunch of bandits waiting to rip him off. Usual story. Anyway, me and Jason are going up there to see if we can talk some sense into him before the storm gets even worse. I'll sort you out in the morning. Thanks, Peter. Yeah, so cars to a standstill, huh? That's probably... Oh, search the abandoned truck for emergency supplies. That's going to be... Yes, I was absolutely correct on that. Nice. Okay, cool. So we got to go up there at some point. So just even more things to do. Excellent. All right, let's get out of here. I think we took most everything. So we'll get to Greymothers, drop everything off, and then I think what I'm going to do is probably head up to where the note was, and we'll see what's going on over there. I don't think there's a reason, I don't think, to go to Paradise Meadows unless it tells me to. You know, I don't want to start doing things that the game's telling me not to do, or doesn't give me a clear path to do, you know? But I think maybe I'll just search it out anyway? I don't know. Go for 100% completion of the story mode or something. But we'll see. We'll see. We still gotta find that lock. Yeah, the bank vault key. You know, still gotta do that. We'll see. Probably should have searched that car, though. Outside of, oh, what's it called? Outside of the gas station. And I also want to go search that prison bus, too, on the very other side. It's not telling me to, but I remember I do have to do that, so we'll get there eventually. I think I'll probably get there from the Spruce Falls Bridge entrance, and then we'll come back down. Go towards that way. So wolves are a problem in this area, typically. Not seeing any. I do kind of like, if they did do this, I like it. Toning down the wolf spawn a little bit, because, I mean, you can try to make it as survival-ish as you want, but at the end of the day, you do have a story to tell, and if wolves and wildlife frequently get in your way, then obviously, that would be a little tough to tell the story. Okay, let's just, first of all, throw the things we don't want in here. Kind of seems like we're doing Greymother a little dirty here, but it has to be done, right? Go ahead and do that and do that. And food as well. 5. Okay, yeah, we have more than enough food, I believe. 7250. Okay. 7600. All right, we literally just need one more. Can a soda do? It can. Perfect. Awesome. Return to Greymother. Hey, I got your stuff. Oh, got a lot of things. How about this one?
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help me find my friend?
I'm back in that night. Wind howling. Voices passing through town. I can hear them. Just outside the window. It's windy, but the voices carry. They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone, calling for help. But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have. They should have found her before it was too late.
Anything else you can remember might help.
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could have gone.
Interesting. So that tunnel obviously being where the crashed prison bus is. Okay, how about some smoke?
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
Never mind.
Lily, huh? Interesting. Maybe an imaginary friend. I don't know. How about this old man?
On the way into town, there was an old man. Glasses, big beard, walking stick. He seemed a little odd.
Doesn't sound like anyone from Milton. Most of the elderly have gone. Or died. I'm the only one left. The only one from the old days.
The power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
How can you be so sure?
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep. We're just the last ones left awake to notice it.
Wow, that's powerful. I'm not even gonna lie. That statement right there. How about the others?
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I couldn't get them back.
Let's continue. What voices?
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
Memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard Yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
The old man outside of town, Methuselah, he said he'd seen other people walking towards Milton.
Other outsiders? It's possible.
Where would they be? Maybe my friend was with them.
If they were outsiders, they might have stayed in the old schoolhouse. In the months after the quakes, people used to huddle there for the warmth of the school's old coal burner. Rare outsider coming through Milton might stay there the night. If your friend came through Milton, chances are she ended up there.
Interesting. Well, I'd assume they're going to give us the schoolhouse. Grandmother thinks something happened at the tunnel leading out from Milton. Investigates. You're going to give us another one? Investigate the schoolhouse, maybe? I don't know. But, okay, so it seems like we have a few things to do. I think maybe we go up to Spruce Falls Bridge first, and then we take the cave kind of winding down here, and then we backtrack to Grandmother's, or to the tunnel leading out of Milton, rather. Maybe we do that, or maybe not. Let's see, daylight, still looking good. We do have to remember we're still trying to survive here, so we still got to plan our journeys out a little carefully. But let's get out here. I think I'm just going to go do the tunnel, do what the game tells me to do. No shortcuts, because when I take shortcuts, that's when I start getting lost, and then we got to backtrack, and you know how it goes. So we'll go the way we came. I'm probably going to stop at all of these cars here, I think, because I need to try to find the vault key somewhere, you know? We really should be searching every drawer. You know, I can't really be... Sounds like there's a wolf on me. Check this house again. I know we were already in here. At least chances are we were already in here. I guess it looks like we weren't. Or actually, maybe we were, but save didn't process. Okay. Well, that's fine. How much weight? 67. We are over a little bit. Should have dropped stuff. Should have done that. But it's fine. It is fine. No pry bar. Might be... Ooh, candy bar. Maybe something in here? Nope. I don't think anything's in the visors, though, but I'm still going to check because we're coming through here once, you know. Might as well do a complete job. Same in here. Anything in here? Nothing, and probably, yeah, no visors. Okay. Let's do these two houses real quick. I know we were in them already, but I do just need to make sure we checked every single cabinet because there could be that one key in one cabinet that we evade. So I'm not taking the chance. All right, this house is complete. Maybe sleep in the gas station tonight, though. It's an idea. All right, I know we were just in this recently, but let's do one last check. I know I skipped a few drawers here and there. Okay. Yeah, see these drawers? I know they're clothing drawers, typically.
What have we
Yeah,
here?
but you really never know. Sports socks, I'm good. Let's put this away. It's slowing down the looting. I don't think there's going to be too much in these drawers. Cargo pants, though. That's actually not a bad find. And the t-shirt, I'll leave. All right, so the cargo pants are worn.
Something's got to go.
Wool sweater. Go ahead and do that and drop that. Okay. Excellent. Search the drawer. Anything in there? No. Anything in here, though? Maybe a key, perhaps? Bank vault code. Bingo. There we go. That's why you search every drawer in story mode. Case in point. Let me go ahead and just do this real quick. That is 100% what is making us overweight. Okay, so the bank vault code. Secured that. Excellent. Let's go back to... Actually, tell you what. Let's go search the tunnel out first, and then on the way back to Grey Mother's, we'll report back what we found. We'll go ahead and hit the bank up as well. I think that's a decent plan. Back over this way. Into the abyss. Waiting for those wolves to spawn. I know they're gonna. Just waiting for it. So, alright, just looking at the journal real quick. So right now, it's the only thing. These are the side quests. Highway robbery, safety boxes, and basics of survival. So basics of survival we'll just do along the way, you know? But, okay, cool. Cool. Let's continue on. Yeah, I like Wintermute so far. I mean, I've played it before. I think I mentioned this in the last part, but I've played it a few times before. But it's been a while. It has been a while, but it's such a nice story, you know? And it's very, very rare in a game that you get good story along with, like, a good sandbox survival. That's very tough to line up. And this game really did just that, and it turned out amazingly. So there's the tunnel Grey Mother was talking about. I think that honestly may lead to Keeper's Pass or Pleasant Valley. I think it's one of those two. I'm more inclined to say Pleasant Valley. Just because of kind of what I've seen in the geography here. Piece of coal. I'll take the coal. Thinking about dropping it, but that's okay. Going to be a lot of Reishis out here, I would assume. There's a wolf out there. You see him? In the woodlot behind the snowdrift now. But hey, we got 5 flare shells, including one in the chamber, so, you know, not bad. Really not bad. It's like the crashed prison bus is up here. I forgot what the text in the bus says, though. There is something in the bus. I just don't know what it is. What is
happened
this?
Here?
Yeah, what did happen here? Interesting. Painkillers. Always use them. Newsprint. Prison transport manifest. Alright, I did take that, correct? Yeah, I did. Inspect bus. Oh, right. Perseverance. Interesting. Yeah, so perseverance. So that is a kind of a sign, a kind of speculation. Perseverance Mills, what Grey Mother was talking about. That is expected to be in episode 5. So we are going to kind of make a full circle here, but obviously we got a few more episodes to get through before we get to that. So return to Grey Mother's. I think we're going to stop at the bank real quick, see what's going on in the vault. And I think we got to re-loot some things as well, because our progress didn't save, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. I'm watching that wolf to the right, though. And of course, this headwind, right? Slowly but surely. There he is. Keep an eye on him. Alright, headwind, I get it. I get it. Not that I would have any decoys on me right now, but just making sure. Alright. So, in terms of, like, where we're going, I guess not after this, but just in terms of, like, after this region, I think we climb... Actually, we would have to go into Mystery Lake, wouldn't we? That is the only logical thing, because I don't recall at all, you know, a cross into Hushed River Valley in Wintermute, and I don't remember a Forsaken Airfield transition either. I think Mystery Lake is next up. We'll have to just kind of stick around and see, though. This headwind's a killer. Just shift like another 5 degrees to the left, and it'll be okay. Oh, that's a wolf. Those are wolf tracks, and I don't want to be around for that. Ah, the wolves really took over. My gosh, I was gone for like 2 seconds. I don't remember that there. I think that is a test. I think they put it there on purpose when I went to go investigate the bus. It's possible, or I could just be tweaking out. Both are reasonable. Man, would love for this wind to just relax. That would be amazing. Alright, let's get in here. Finally. Man, that wind is so annoying. It gets on my nerves big time. There's really nothing in there. Let's get into this vault. It's another one of these, of course. Wait, does it tell us, perhaps, on the notes I collected? Let's see. No, bank vault code. 1930-08. Perfect. Don't have to be searching. 1930-08. So here's 19. I go back to 30 here. And then 8. Glad that was there. I didn't want to sort through this again. Alright, get that open. Nice. So we do have a key for bank vault number 7. It was. I'm going to go ahead and search these out, though, real quick. Thinking about dropping that knife, though, too. We can search all these deposit boxes. Or at least most of them. Wonder where you find all those keys. It's probably going to be somewhere in Mountain Town. So we might be here a little longer than I thought. So that's 7 that we have to search out. Let's search out the rest, though, first. I'm going to leave that book behind, too. And that cash. Not worth taking. That's worth it, though. What's in here? Flare shell, 2 flare shells. Okay. Nothing important, really. But let's go ahead and return to Grey Mother. Painkillers in the cash register. That's a first. Alright. Let's get on out of here. That wolf is still enjoying his dinner. Talk to Grey Mother, see what she's got to say about what we found. Ooh. Is that for me? Please be for me. I'm so hungry right now. The tunnel.
Did you find it?
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
No sign of her. The tunnel's blocked. Looks like maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
If the tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grey Mother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No. Not the only way through, but my only way through.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, I think she'll tell us more about Perseverance Mills. Let's see.
She was there at the tunnel. At the bus. I'm sure of it.
You think she passed through the tunnel?
I'm not sure. But she was there. She left me a sign. A word. Perseverance.
A word from the old days. Why would she write that?
She's telling me she won't give up.
Or maybe reminding you not to.
Why write such a long name, though? It has to mean something more.
Why? Because you mean so much to her?
Because she wrote it in blood.
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills. Old logging and mill town used to be an important place. Now it's mostly dead, like Milton. Maybe she's pointing you there.
Perseverance Mills. How do I get there?
By car. Before the quakes, when the roads were clear.
Looks like I'm on foot.
That will be a long road.
I'm starting to get pretty worried about my friend.
There's only one thing left to be done. You need to put her to rest.
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
I remember something. A farmhouse on the other side of town. That night, the memories are confused, but somehow I remember the farmhouse. You'll find a key to a safety deposit box somewhere in there. Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened to her.
Wait. Farm? Bank? What's this have to do with my friend?
They left her, didn't they? She needed help, and they let her go. This is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the bank, you'll find the answers. Now go.
I must be losing my mind. Smells like food cooking in here.
It's been a while since Grey Mother had anyone to make meals for. Please, take some soup before you go.
Thank you. That's really very kind.
All right, soup time. Let's go. Actually, let's be smart about that and pick it up when we are leaving for tomorrow's journey. So, let's see what it says. Something precious was stolen from Grey Mother. Find it and return it to her. And it looks like we're going to be on the lookout for a safety deposit box in the farmhouse. So I was right. We're going to probably have to go to Paradise Meadows. Okay. Well, not a huge deal. Just another detour, I suppose. So, let's go ahead and do 9 hours because why not? Nice long sleep. We're going to need it. So, it looks like Perseverance Mills, you could get there, or I guess I should say used to get there by car. So that tells me that the landslides blocked at least 2 entrances, which are near Spruce Falls Bridge and the crashed prison bus. That's interesting. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. I am so waiting for episode 5. So waiting for it. And especially with the new region, too, and Mountain Pass, that is going to be one of the most highly anticipated kind of, I guess, pieces of the Long Dark, I think. So, awesome. So yeah, I guess now we're going to the farmhouse, Pleasant Valley. Or not Pleasant Valley. On the other side of Milton here. I'll go ahead and drink up. I am gonna... Oh, there we go. And actually, we did pick up some lamp fuel, too. We can go ahead and refuel that. I'm gonna also drop some things along the way. I think it's safe to say that we don't really need any firewood. So let's go ahead and donate this pot to Grey Mother. Here you go. Token of my friendship. I'm gonna leave the... yeah, let's leave the knife. Oh, where'd that go? Yeah, let's leave the knife like right here or something. And then same with the lamp fuel. Don't need it. The torches I really didn't need either, to be honest. So let's just drop it. I got a lot of rose hips, but that'll be good for another day. Okay. 43 pounds. And let's drop this as well. And then maybe drop these too. It's all about inventory management. Faster we... I guess the more we drop, right? The faster we go. And I guess it's going to be the same with these matches too. Probably shouldn't drop all of them, but... oh well, right? Good. 39 pounds, and I will take this soup to go. Homemade soup. Warm and nutritious. Excellent. My favorite. Let's get out of here. Reminds me of my own grandmother. Just makes you soup on the spot, and enjoys doing so. Love to see it. Okay. over here is infested now with doggies, so we won't go over there. I will probably go over to the schoolhouse, though, and see what's going on, because that was mentioned a little bit ago, if you recall. And I do see some reishi, which I will take. Let's take 2 of them, because that'll be enough to prepare at least just one. Schoolhouse. What do we got here?
This is just terrible.
Ooh, glasses. Although some blood, though. Doesn't look too good here. Whatever happened.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Interesting. Anything here? Do I need anything? Seems a little odd that I just come over here really for nothing. Maybe I don't need anything here. Alright, and that's not a mission, right? To go see the schoolhouse or anything? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Well. Excellent. Let's go ahead and head back to, or I guess head to, Paradise Meadows. Probably going to be a few things to watch out for. So we're going to have to keep a lookout. Those few things are going to include wolves. So let's just watch for that. We're going to hit the shed first. I'm sure there's going to be something. There's a wolf over there. I do have some rocks on me too. I was kind of thinking ahead of time. Go ahead and might use those. I don't know. We'll see. I might go over here and search out the mailbox because I'm thinking maybe something might be in there. Perhaps. Barker. Nothing in the mailbox. That's okay. You see some blood, though. That's not very comforting. Alright. Well. There's a wolf around here somewhere. I hear him. Oh. Cool. I guess. Why don't you just keep enjoying him there, and I'll take a peek some other time.
Maybe
Actually,
a dead battery.
I might just have to. There he goes. That was easy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, what is this? What happened here? Ragged wool socks? That's it? Interesting. Alright. Cured gut. That might be useful, perhaps. I'll carry it, you know? And we'll carry it. Just drop some more stuff I don't need here. Hatchet. Two of those. Oh, we're in a blizzard now, huh? That was a very quick onset. Are you serious?
That's a bad sign.
That is a bad sign, but we're going in anyway. What is this?
Goddamn freezing.
Oh, there we go.
That scarf wrapped around your arm. Where'd you get it?
You're never gonna find her.
What did you do to my friend?
We burned them all, you know, in the old school. It was so easy. We just shoved them in there and locked the door.
You monsters.
It just happened. All the lights went out, damn bus lost control and crashed into the tunnel. Brought the roof down on us. Barely crawled out of there alive. Hell, some didn't. People all hanging around trying to get warm after the power went out. All huddled together, scared and freezing. Oh man, I would like to have seen that. But we sure warmed them up.
You're a bastard.
That's about right. We put them all in the old schoolhouse so we could keep an eye on them. And then something happened to the lights. The power. It was like sparks everywhere and then fire. Your scarf lady found us while the school was burning. She tried to help get them out, but it was already too late. Smoke already did them in. She fought like hell to try and get him out. She stuck a knife or a screwdriver, I'm not sure, into one of our guys. It cut me, too. And then ran out into the blizzard.
Where did you see her after that?
You want to know about your lady? Help me first.
Damn it, tell me where she is.
We caught up, but she's a fiery one. Still had the knife. Yeah. Got me real good, you can see. We tried to stop her, but she ended up on the bus. Somehow, she was small enough to crawl through the crushed part. She got away. Whatever good it's gonna do her.
If you so much as hurt...
We barely clipped her wings. She wasn't hurt too bad.
Not hurt too bad?
All right, she was bleeding. A bit. No way out of here now. The roads are all blocked. You'll never find her.
You have no idea how stubborn I am.
I told you what I know. Are you gonna help me or what? Pull this knife out of me. It's stuck in deep, and I can't feel anything below my waist. I need it out.
You go after the old lady in the house, too? As well as letting those people in the school burn to death?
Hey. You think they put me on that bus for my good behavior? That's the bus to Black Rock.
Black Rock?
Yeah, you know. Black Rock Federal Pen. Where they put the worst of the bad people. The bad people, bad people. People too bad for the mainland. It's like an old penal colony or some damn thing. They know there's no easy way for us to get back.
Imagine how lucky you are. All those people in Milton, scared, dying, and you getting to live.
Ooh, interesting. Well, I wouldn't lie if I said I wanted to kind of, push the knife a little bit in. Let's see.
You hurt my friend. Maybe even killed her for all I know. You scared an old lady half to death. You let all those people die. A knife in the gut is the best it's ever gonna get for you.
No! Oh, you son of a...
Well, that's too bad. Anyway, thanks for the key. I'm just kidding. We're gonna loot this place out. Alright, retrieve the contents of the safety deposit box from the bank. So we'll do that at some point. Let's go go ahead and loot this place out. I don't think I'm going to take any water with me. Yeah, got enough. Got enough. Maybe I'll take a little bit. Do have a little room in the old inventory. Yeah, let's search this place out thoroughly, though. Like I've been saying, I don't really know, you know, if they're going to hide anything. I'll drop 2 sewing kits. That's fine. Okay. Over here. What is over here? A lot of searching, but probably also a lot of nothing as well. So let's go ahead and drop this. Going to be a little stingy with what I take and what I leave behind. And you kind of have to. Ooh, soda. Get these filing cabinets. Probably nothing in them. Well, paper to be expected, though. Alright, off to the kitchen. Ooh. Utilities bill. Can we just burn this right now? I actually never read that. I want to read it. Let me see real quick. Utilities bill. That is a lot. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, hey, pause the video if you want to read it. Go on ahead. There you go. Yeah, too much for me. Very low attention span here. Alright. Want some more food? Maybe... I got enough water.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, 85%. Hey, I'll take that. Not that it even matters, but... it's fine. Okay, let's get that. Perfect. Tomato soup. Excellent. I have to crack into that here in a minute. 1 rose hip in the trash. Nice, I guess. Nothing here. Dog food. Oh, wow. Talk about... I should have came here instead of the gas station. Oh my gosh. Wow, alright. That's pretty awesome, actually. And I have enough room to carry it all, too, because I drop things. So, nice inventory management there. Alright, I don't think there's anything else over here, so let's go back this way. Wool mittens. I'm going to wear that instead of the fleece. It's always warmer. And we'll drop the fleece. Briefcase. Nothing.
I could use
Dress
this.
shirt. You really can't use it, though. New wool socks. Yeah, let's go ahead and put those on. Excellent. And those are 97%, so we'll drop the other wool socks that I got on. Nice. Ski jacket. Good find. Is it a good find? Yeah, that'll be a good find.
That'll come in handy.
Trail boots. Let's see how much better the trail boots are. They're a decent bit better. Probably the same. But I'll replace them anyway. Go ahead and open that. Alright. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Bunch of nothing. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and probably start repairing some of my clothing. I think probably starting with the ski jacket. Because repairing some things was kind of part of what we have to do. Same with repairing things as well. Let's repair that again. Alright, cool. So that has to be at least something down, right? Basics of survival. There we go. 3 done. 3 reishi tea. 3 wound dressing. Really? Okay. Learn to mend and maintain clothing. Yep. I sure know how to do that. Let's go ahead and make 3 of those. Just enough to get warmed up. And then we're going to head back to the bank here. So I think what I'll probably do, though, is try to collect some wound dressing and reishis on the walk there. I think that's what I try to do. I guess in the meantime, though, I kind of gotta do something, huh? Let's go ahead and make some of this. The blizzard's still going on, and I'm not going to travel in it. Do one of those. Cool. And maybe a 2-hour sleep as well. Get that energy back up. Still going on, it seems. Well, that's alright. We'll just dig through our soda real quick. Alright. I don't want to sleep anymore because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. If I do. I don't know. Not sure what to do. Take the 100% one, though. Alright. Well, with lack of a better idea, let's just go ahead and pair all the rose hips. And then, I don't know, take a look at this here. Grandmother, Methuselah, and Hobbs, we just ran into. Things. Rose hips, beer dressing, stones, frozen corpses, wolves, containers, bedrolls, all the good stuff. And we got a lot of collectibles as well. Actions. We know about most of those already. Okay. I'll go outside and see what's going on, but yeah, probably a nasty blizzard. Go ahead and harvest that. I think what I might do, though, really quick, is just search out this area over here. Because you never know, is my reasoning.
Just like the tractor.
There we go. Nothing in the top. Nothing around. Cool. Alright, that's all I wanted to search for now. We do actually have some Reishi over here, though. Might go ahead and grab them. So we have 2 right now. We're going to need just 2 more for our purposes. It looks like we're going to get it right here. And I guess while we're out here as well, start looking for more wound dressing, too. But I don't see a lot. Actually, yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's 2. Need 1 more for a full dressing. And then we're going to need 3 more after that. But I don't want to go too far, though. Only limiter. Hey, work gloves. Not bad, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be warmer, though. No, it's not. Too bad. Hate to see it. Alright, let's get up here. Yeah, not too much going on. Alright, unfortunate, but it happens. So we'll get back inside. I guess I'll sleep an hour. I guess. You know? Probably means I'm going to travel at night a little bit, but I think that's okay. Go ahead and do an hour. There we go. Blizzard has ceased. Is excellent. Alright. Let's get out here. See what's going on. So to the bank we go, right? Is that wolf back in the shed? You can be back in there if you want. I don't mind. Doesn't bother me anymore. So cool. Oh. I'll take that back. That is not cool. Wolf over there and a wolf over there. I think I'll straddle the middle. Try my best to, anyway. Run a little bit. I think we can afford to. We'll get over to near the schoolhouse, the bank, more specifically. Alright. Smooth sailing for now. You retrieve the contents of the safety deposit box from the bank. So I'm hoping it's worth the while. And don't forget, too, still need to go up towards Spruce Falls Bridge and see what that's about as well. But I'm going to probably assume there's going to be a mission leading us in that direction. So we can probably just swing by and grab it at some point, you know? But nonetheless, I think while we're in the bank as well, I'll probably check out the journal again. See what side missions we have to do. I'm going to be a little careful here, though. That's why. All right, let's pop in here. Just for the off chance of something. Yeah, some food's always good. Herbal tea. I think I'm gonna end up
think I can
leaving.
use
Oh,
this.
that's a nice pot. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna end up leaving a lot of this stuff behind. You know, a lot of these teas and a lot of these coffees. Probably take the coffees over the herbal tea if I'm being completely honest. Because the coffee is what's going to allow us to push forward. Maybe keep like one tea pack, and then all the coffees. Not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, that's something I needed though. This right there. Excellent. You have 5 pieces of coal too, so probably be a little weary of that. Alright. Nothing in there. Sneakers. Or I guess running shoes. Some people call them tennis shoes as well. We call them sneakers in New England. Nothing in there. Looking for some warm clothing at this point. Just all extra stuff.
What have we here?
Yeah, I'm good on that. And I'm good on those two. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the water. Might as well just leave the water at Grandmother's house, to be honest. Do not need all this stuff. But, alright. There's a wolf out here, so be mindful, I guess. Alright, wolves, what are we doing? Well, that wolf finished snacking on that deer. But doesn't matter, I'm in here now. Go ahead and take a peek. Which one was it? It wasn't 13, no. It was 15. There we go. Grandmother's safety deposit box.
Could end up being useful.
Cool. And just to make sure... Okay, cool. So it's really going to be only 13 left that we got to find. Return to Grandmother. You don't have to tell me twice. Let's go. I crouch before getting out of here just in case there's a wolf right on top of me. Have time to react. Alright, making some good progress. Let's see what Grandmother has to say about the box.
I managed to get into the bank, and
Did you find it?
here's the safety deposit box you asked for. I still don't...
Shh, please. Give me the box.
Jewelry? I don't understand. You said this would help me find her.
It will. Outsider, it will.
I need to find my friend. Do you think you'll be okay here by yourself?
You've done more for me than you can know, Mackenzie. These pearls were my lilies.
I didn't come across anyone in the farmhouse or bank that seemed like a lily.
Lily was... It doesn't matter.
Did you get confused? In your foggy gray memories? Maybe you thought Lily and my friend were the same?
I'm sorry, Mackenzie. I thought I was helping you.
It's okay. I don't think you're in any danger anymore. You should have enough supplies to last a while now. I'm sure help is on the way.
Now that I have her pearls. Lily's things.
What? Sorry, I don't understand.
I needed the pearls to remember her, but now you can take her things. Upstairs, in her old room, her climbing gear, her maps, they can help you get out of Milton. The path through the mountains.
You mean there's another way out?
Yes. My Lily was a climber. That's what happened. Never mind that. Take the rope, the map, follow her path. It'll lead you out of Milton and deeper into the mountains, north, towards Perseverance Mills.
Okay. If you're sure. Thank you.
Now lead me to my memories, outsider. Go out there and find your friend. And don't stop to think about Milton or Grey Mother again. We're of the old world. This new world is for the strong to survive.
Chapter 4, huh? Paradise Lost. We got one more thing to ask her, though. Memories.
Lily. Who was she?
You want to understand Lily's story? Man who fell from the sky.
I think I know enough about Lost to understand why you wanted her pearls.
Then take them to Lily.
Lily's still here? In Milton? Why didn't you say so?
Go find her. Take the pearls and give them to Lily. And then I can rest in peace.
All right. Retrieve the climbing gear from Lily's trunk. Will do, will do. I'm just going to drop a few things, though, before I do go. I'm probably going to pick up a few sticks along the way. Matches. Not in a crunch for a fire or anything. Just a lot of food. A lot of food. I might just be a gentleman and donate some more food to Grey Mother here, just because I'm not going to eat it. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, you're just giving Grey Mother all the bad food. That's exactly what I'm doing, but food's food. Grey Mother has one final request from you. What is it, Grey Mother? Nothing. Okay. That must be when I finished talking to her originally. Yeah, visit Lily Grave. Okay. That's fine. We will do that in a second, though. Let's go grab some climbing gear. Please don't be a climbing rope. I don't want to carry a climbing rope around. Oh, it's a climbing rope. All right. Lily's map, huh?
Too much stuff to carry.
All right. Lily's map. I'll take it. I will take it. I hate this rope, man. But we can still carry it. We're all right. We're fine. Yeah, climbing socks, though. Great find. And we'll drop the wool socks. Okay. Find the climbing area on the outskirts of Milton. That's all good and well, but let's go ahead and try to get some of these done, right? So, deposit box. We need to locate this. I want to say there's going to be one more deposit box key somewhere, but it says 33%, so it seems like there's going to be two. One last thing, basics of survival. We'll do the basics of survival probably along the way. That's not bad. Cooking pot. Okay. All right, Grey Mother. Hey, you stay, you be well now, all right? I'll be back at some point, I hope, perhaps, maybe. To be honest, probably not. But it's fine. Okay. Almost sunset. I'm feeling good. We're gonna head out. We got Lily's things, which is excellent. And I actually don't think I'm gonna... Oh, there's a sign. I don't think I'm gonna drop the rope, but I'm gonna carry it with me. Because we're gonna... I don't know. Alright, hold on a sec. Let me contemplate. Let's go ahead. Drop the rope right here. That way we have it. We know where it is anyway. And we can kind of continue on without being heavy. I think I'm going to hit Spruce Falls Bridge, though, while going over here, because I know the grave site's going to be over here. Yeah, here we go. And then we can shoot over this way, and then go through the mountains, and finish up what we have to do. Perfect. Let's also grab some of this. Nice. And before bed tonight, we can go ahead and do all this crafting and cooking and whatnot. Excellent. Alright, time to walk. At least a little bit. Spruce Falls Bridge is a little sketchy area, though. I will be honest. Get the bear over there. A few wolves. Can be a fun time if you're not prepared. But we'll see. We'll make it work. There's a wolf over there. Of course, right? Of course. In the one direction. And he's coming towards me, too. That's why wouldn't he? Got a few flare shells to burn, though, so I might as well have a little fun with them, right? Let's get this guy out of here. Hey. Oh. Was it something I said? I'm sorry. I mean, I'll take it. We do have this pry bar, too. So that's cool. Go ahead and see what's in certain things now. Alright, nothing in there. Still watching that wolf. He's going to be a little sneaky guy. But he get me when I'm not expecting it. 2 of them. Hey. Look at that. I'll shoot. There we go. That should keep him running. At least for a little bit. Give me a little time to search out. Alright, nothing there, nothing on the floor. Cool, those wolves are gone. That's good, though. Let's reload this so I don't get into another pinch like that. Alright, nothing in here. Hoping for a key or something. So that's the grave site we gotta go to. I might go there right now. Actually, no, let's hit the church first. I just tried to jump by pressing space. You probably saw that. That's crazy. Been playing The Long Dark for so many years, and I just tried to jump. That's pretty wild, actually. Cotton toque. You might actually be better than this. You are. So let's drop you. Good. Police mittens. All set on that. Some more matches. I'm good. Let's see what... Oops. Accidentally. Hold on. Let's see what that says. Wow. Wish I could read it. We'll go ahead and just store that away. Forever. Pastor note. And I accidentally took it again. Gotta get better at that. Dear parishioners. Seems like an easy word to read, and of course I can't read it. It is with a heavy heart that I inform you that the something decision to withdraw me from St. Christopher's Parish due to lack of activity. Though there have never been more than a few of you in recent years, your dedication to the church and support of my efforts here will not be forgotten. Henceforth, services will be available via Skype only. Continued Latin lessons also. Please accept my apologies. God bless, Father Francis McGill. Interesting. Man, Skype's a little outdated. I don't know about that one there. But okay, cool. Water. Another flare. Fine. Anything to loot? Doesn't seem like it. So let's get out of here. Weight's looking okay. Probably gonna sleep somewhere in the Spruce Falls cave, I would assume. But that's okay. I'm planning on it. Alright, let's go to Lily's grave here, though. See what this is all about. Where's Lily? Where are you at? Some rose hips. Harvesting the local rose hips in the graveyard. Not sure if that's nice. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Love to see that. Excellent. Okay. So, let me crouch so I don't get crept up on. So, return to Grey Mother. Okay. I can do that. But I would also like to go to the Spruce Falls Bridge, so I guess I'll do both. I suppose I will do both.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I'm gonna need to eat soon. Well, luckily, I have a lot of food on me. We'll go ahead and do that. I might Is stopping by the trailer even worth it? Probably not. Look at all these flares in here. I don't know if stopping by the trailer is going to be worth it, but I guess you never really know, right? Maybe? I don't know. Let's just do it. It's along the way. We're here once. Even, you know, an extra flare shell could help us. Help us out a little bit. But no harm in doing that. I do like these frequent autosaves, though. That's really nice. I feel like that's something survival should have a bit of. Is those frequent just kind of auto updates. Those little autosaves. That's always a really nice thing. Because it's so easy to cheat in survival, you know? You maybe go on an exploration, you think you have like a 50-50 chance at surviving. And if, you know, you're about to get attacked by a bear, or something doesn't go your way, you get surprised maybe, you can just quickly opt out and be reset right back at your spawn point, which is typically at your base if you went through a door or something, maybe slept. So it's a bit of a cheat, but it's fine. I just figured if they had this implemented in story mode, or in Wintermute, it probably wouldn't be too hard to put it in survival, but who am I to judge? Alright, let's get into here. Painkillers, okay. I'm hoping at least this was a little worth it, perhaps.
I could use this.
Antiseptic, not really. Some cloth. I have been picking up a lot of cloth lately. Maybe I should drop some of that. Some more water. Cargo pants. That is most definitely going to be better. Go ahead and drop Mackenzie's pants there. And we'll search out this box.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Good on the purification, but I'll take all that other stuff. Okay, let me sleep an hour. Not to save or anything, but just to advance time and warm up and get some energy back. Oh, you're underweight for a little bit. Not anymore, though. Go ahead and eat that. We're a little hungry, aren't we? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. And then you can also eat this, too. That's heavy. Peaches are usually heavy. Go ahead and eat the other peaches, too. Okay, good. And I'll even drink the soda as well. And how much water do we have? Quick water check before I dump the cans. 1.5. Good. And then, yeah, these cans can go. Okay, cool. All right. It's going to be a little dicey out here, but it's nothing we haven't really done before. I don't think. Going to be off to Spruce Falls Bridge. Got to remember to make all that stuff, too, before we depart here. So it looks like our current mission is in... Wait, what is that up there? That's a wolf. Chasing after probably a rabbit. Be vigilant, I guess, you know. So, yeah. Current mission, Paradise Lost. It's going to be to find the climbing area. So, what we'll probably end up doing is hitting up Spruce Falls Bridge. See what that's about. We go through the cave. Sleep. Cook. Then afterwards, we'll double back. Not back this way, but back towards the radio tower, towards Grey Mother's. See what she wants again. And then at that point, it'll be going back to the gas station and seeing what the climb is all about. Hopefully we do have some deposit keys, though, that we grab along the way. I'm really curious to know what's in them. If that means doing a little more searching out of Mountain Town, then I'm not opposed. Quite a risky journey to make at night, though. At least around here. Now there's a chance of a moose on that pond there. What? Why is that wolf just doing laps? You see that? Oh, it's because of the deer. Ah. I see. Literally just looked like the wolf was getting a little bored, so he was just doing some cardio. That's all good and well. Main threat coming up, though, is going to be that bear. Okay. What are these wolves doing? Okay, let's go up this way, though. Sometimes there's a little bit of loot on this side. Yeah, here we go. Down over this way. Anything that's really worthwhile for us, though? Not really. But I'll take the firwood just because I do plan on starting a fire. And how much of this do we have? Not a lot. So we really do need to be gathering a lot of that, don't we? Or, actually, that's enough. I take it back. Never mind. That is enough to get 3 reishis, which is what we need to complete the basics training. So here's a car. See what's in the trunk. Probably nothing too interesting. Yeah, nothing too meaningful. Anything in here? No. It was worth a check, though. Worth a check. How we doing on weight? 60 out of 60. Oh, we're just overweight. Another autosave. Cool. Any deer around here? I'm starting to get a little lonely. A little scared. I would love a deer or two to accompany me. Don't want a bear, though. I'll be honest. I'd be okay without a bear, you know? Alright, here we are, bear territory. See where he's at.
Now to find that secret stash.
Yeah, the secret stash. Don't know where that could be. Oh,
Here it is.
right in front of me.
Door.
Distress pistol, nice. Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and search out these cars, though. Kind of be silly not to. Watch out for any bear as well.
Too heavy.
Alright, though. Before we move on, let's go ahead. That's gonna be worse. Let's drop that. Light shell, not great for us. And it's okay. That's really it on that. Anything in here? Newsprint. I'm good on that. Let's dump a few of the things in here, though. So, distress pistol, don't really need that. A lot of the cloth I don't need either. Firwood. Firwood, let's drop. Just realized we're going to be finding some coal in the cave. I think I am going to drop most of this stuff, too. Correction, we'll just take that back. And then the coffees are going to stay on us, obviously. That can go away. It's food poisoning if I've ever seen it. Okay. Well, I think we dropped about as much as we can. So that's good. Still watching for a bear because I'm
What have
kind
we
of scared.
here?
Worn leather shoes. I'm good on that. Looks like there's another toque in there. I'm good on that, though. Nope. Anything in here? Nothing, huh? Interesting. Really kind of hoping to find a bank key. Ski boots. Oh, wow. Oh, I tell you what, though. Ski boots, infinitely times more warm than that. Go ahead and wear them. Our mobility's going to be a little bad for a little bit, but that's all right. Wood matches. I'll go ahead and put them back. It seems kind of crazy, but we're not going to be lighting 12 fires. Or at least more than 12, you know? But, alright. Maybe the bear doesn't spawn here. I don't know. At least not in story mode. I don't know, he could be lurking somewhere, but I don't see him. So all is well. Take a peek in here. Last car, it seems. Summit soda. I'll take it. Alright. Go ahead and drink said soda. Cool. Alright, up to the cave. Which is around this corner. Looks like the wind's kicking up too, so couldn't have been any more perfect. So this landslide here, right? Where does that go? I want to assume that the landslide there probably goes towards... Where would this go? Not too sure. Pleasant Valley? No, probably the Keeper's Passes. That's probably Keeper's Pass South. Because that lines up roughly with the Keeper's Pass regions in Black Rock. So I'm going to assume that's where that goes. And then where the prison bus is, that's where Pleasant Valley comes into play. Pretty confident in that. But I guess we'll never know. Or maybe we'll see eventually. You know, that's always a thing. Pick up a stick to light the fire. Alright, no bear. A little surprised, but also kind of not surprised. Just because it is a kind of an introduction level thing. But cool. Alright, let's run it in. Get in here. Get all nice and warm. Let's see. Might at least have a little nice place to put this. Maybe somewhere that's potentially out of the way? Perhaps. I guess maybe not. I'll have to light this up. Yeah, there's really no out-of-the-way place here, though. I'll put it right there. And let's use one of our 6 accelerants. I'll put that away.
That should help warm things up.
It should indeed. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Okay. So, let's go ahead and make one of these. I'm going to go ahead and prepare one of these. We're just doing this for completion. We're not doing this for any teaser or anything, you know. And I'll make another rose hip as well as one of those. Prepare this. I think we're going to have to do, I think maybe one more rose hip after that. I think we do have one more rose hip to do. And then while those are cooking, we can go ahead and prepare that.
I need to find a place to rest.
Ah, just too light and short, huh? Well, I think that completes the journal thing, does it not? Basics of survival. 3 out of 3 rose hip tea. We need one more reishi tea. That's what it is. One more reishi. Cool. So while that's going, let me head out this way. Try to locate at least just one more beard dressing. Because I would really hate to not be able to craft that one more. Go ahead and get this out. Seen the bear do wacky things up here. Alright, we're just looking for one. Just one beard. Alright, I'm not walking that far. I'm really not. I think we can pass on that for now. On the other side, we will for sure find one. And we can stop and do 15 minutes. But for now, go ahead and head in the cave. Because it is time for bed. Got a long day tomorrow. We got to climb out of here. Well, I guess that's not entirely true, though. You have to find those last bank keys. I'm not going to leave without them. All right, cool. So, rest time. It's going to be a good rest. Probably 9 hours. Right, we will lose the fire. That's fine. I don't think we'll lose our temperature, though. Nice. And we got the well fed, too. So we're going to be underweight anyway. That's awesome. Okay. Nice, actually. That's really nice. Let's traverse through this cave real quick. I'll put the lantern on so we can see what we're doing here. I'll sprint through the cave because I probably will sleep on the other side, depending on how tired we get. That's a nice torch. I lied. It's not a nice torch. Lost in the storm. I left with the others, but the storm turned bad and I couldn't keep up. Some turned back to see if they could wait it out at the old church. I kept going, but I think I took a wrong turn. I'll backtrack in the morning and see if I can find their trail. The letter is signed Alice. I have a feeling Alice didn't make it, and same with the others.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Alright. So, heading over here. I'm actually probably gonna... Let me drink a few of these, too, because they are kind of heavy. Half a pound each is not a light thing. Starts adding up a lot. And I'll go ahead and crack into the tomato soup as well. Nice, and I think we're going to dump all the cans on us. So those two will go. Okay, and I'll keep the lamp fuel for when we are done with this cave. We can refill our lantern and then drop the fuel. Alright. Oh, what happened here? You don't happen to have a bank key on you by chance, do you?
That'll come in handy.
Ah. Alright. Well, let's drop what we don't need. A lot of that I'm going to keep on me. It's not really a lot I want to drop, I will say. The bedroll, yeah, I can get out of there. That's fine. Okay. So what I'm going to do real quick, like I said, refuel the lantern. Alright, and then drop the lamp fuel. So half a pound saved. Okay. Let me just step out here really quick. Looking for, yes, hi. First item I laid eyes on. Excellent. And pick that up for a future occasion. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I put a bedroll down around here somewhere? Right there is good. Make one of these. So that'll complete the survival training, I believe. It should. Got a save point for that. Find, harvest, and prepare some medicinal flora native to Great Bear Island. Perfect. So that's done. It looks like we still have more to do, though. What is that going to be? Interesting. Well, I'm sure it'll appear sometime. Return to Grey Mother we still got to do. And then the safety boxes. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, we did get a nice save point I saw right before we read that. So I think I am going to end it there. Next part, we're going to go visit Grey Mother. See if we can peek around Milton one more time. Find any interesting bank keys. And then after that, we're out of here and on to Mystery Lake with the rope climbs and Lily's map. So if you made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode.